What's going on, everyone? Coin King here. As you can see, we've got this massive Ike dollar bag behind us here. This is something we've been kind of holding off on for a little bit, but as you can see, it's still nice and sealed from the bank here. And for whatever reason, they did send it in almost a double wrapped. I can see on the inside here, there is another bag here, so I'm really hoping that they aren't starting to wrap the bags in other bags when they are receiving them. This really gave me bad vibes right now. Like if they were just receiving them at the branch, counting it out that it's 1,000, and then just re-bagging it in the same bag, slapping it on a new bag and sending it right back to me. Excuse me. So that would be really bad luck there, but I'm hoping that that's not the case. I'm really positive and I'm really pumped to get into this bag. It has been a while since I've gotten into Eisenhower's, and I'm really hoping that this bag holds some amazing treasures. I would love to find at least 1 to 2 silver coins in here. And again, you guys, it's not necessarily because they are silver that I'm pumped, because as you guys know, it's about 30 to 40 bucks face value. So I do make a few bucks on finding silver in here, finding Morgans and peace dollars. It's more or less the fact that if somehow, and I know how hard it is, but if somehow you can get your hands on these bags, you can find silver in them eventually or occasionally. So let's get right into this bag. I'm super pumped, like I said. I have no idea what I did with my blade, so I'm gonna have to be using this backup blade that I have here. It's definitely seen better days, but I should do the job. I'll do a quick spinaroo. Oh, brought my silver certificate with it. Hopefully that was a good sign that we'll find some silver in here. But we'll do that quick spin there. As you can see, no damage to the bottom of the bag as well. It's definitely had its fair share of rolls trying to get to me, and ooh, that would be nice if that was silver way down here. It's hard to see because it's double bagged, but I find that most of the silver usually chills towards the middle or the bottom. But let's get into this anyways. You never know, we might, sorry about the shakiness, we might end up finding some silver towards the top. I think that's a great place to be there. Let's see what we've got inside of this bag. All right, let's see if this, oh, it is gonna cut kind of smooth, kind of, not really. Of course, it's always after I say it that it ends up doing the complete opposite. Yeah, so this is new to me, to open up a bag and find another bag. It's let me see what this says. Oh, that's interesting. This says the FRB LA, so that is the Federal Reserve Bank of Los Angeles. So let's see here. To Federal Reserve from this is School's First Credit Union. I have no idea where that is. I'm not going to show any further details, as I do believe this might have an account number. But yeah, it says Federal Reserve Bank of LA. I'll show you guys this part because that's pretty interesting. And this just says 0404. I'm not sure what the other information is, of course. So again, I'm not gonna share that account detail with you guys there, but as you can see there towards the bottom, it does say 1,000 Ikes, so that's pretty cool. That gives me hope that this was some kind of major player in the game, some person who doesn't care or doesn't understand what Eisenhowers are. It is kind of odd that whatever that was, a school credit union, would have 1,000 Ikes. And then it's also kind of odd that the Federal Reserve Bank would just kind of send it out as such. So, I don't know. Let's see what we've got inside. Let's go ahead and, I guess, cut open this second bag. Looks like we've got a hole there, but not to fret. I've got an Ike on the side here. I don't think anything could have fallen out of there. Let's see. No, I had to stretch it out myself, and it wouldn't have fallen out. And if you guys can't hear me that great, I am getting a mic soon that I'm going to be attaching to my phone. So my apologies on that. I know some of my videos have been rather sketchy with the audio, and I'm not sure if it's because of this dumb stand I put it on sometimes, but as I go, I try to improve to make sure that you guys are always getting the best viewer experience. All right, let's get right into this bag. All right, so far I'm seeing some nice shiny Eisenhowers in here. And as you guys know, there is a certain kind of test that has to be passed by Eisenhowers for me to keep them. Or else they just end up going right back to the branch. All right, where do we start? Such a good amount of coins. I always love getting these Eisenhowers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go through a few of these and see what I've got. Let's see. That's kind of gnarly there. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I'm probably gonna go through a few of these in this video. What I'll probably do, since it actually took me a few minutes to even get the bag open, I'll just go over a few of the Eisenhowers that you want to keep, and then a few of them that you would want to return. So obviously something like this, no matter in whatever condition it is, probably isn't going to be worth much here. As you can see with all the damage there on the rim. Let me try to focus that. So this was definitely tore up by some kind of machine or something here. But the key years, okay, and this is in my opinion, feel free to do your own research. And of course, as always, not investment advice. But a few years that I like to keep are the 1973D, the 1974, 1976 Type 1 definitely is a keeper, and the 1976 Type 1D is kind of like sort of, but not really, and a 1977. So the main reasons I like to keep the 73 and 73D was because that was the lowest mintage in this collection in the Eisenhowers. 73 and 73D had 1.7 million minted at each year. And then 1974 kind of barely passes. That was right at 27,366,000. So that's like real iffy. That's kind of getting to a halfway point. The next real good one, okay, this is a good one as well. 1976 Type 1. And if you guys don't know what a Type 1 looks like, let me see if I can find a Type 1 in here real quick. Type 1. Doesn't appear like I have any Type 1s so far. Let's see. But anyways, a Type 1 is going to be not this type, okay? So as you guys can see here, this $1 lettering would be a little bit bigger. It would be definitely a chunkier Type 1. And this one here, as you can see, is kind of less of the, it's more skinnier letters. So the Type 1 in 1976 was about 4 million. So that's one you want to keep. Any 1973, doesn't matter which one you find. If you find a 1973, make sure you keep it. 74 again is kind of iffy. This is a 74. So 74, I'll usually evaluate the condition. And this one here seems kind of fair. The backside seems kind of worn on this 74 here. So this one, I mean, I might might just return it. Might just return it to circulation. If it was in better condition, I might keep it. But definitely any 73, 73D, and 1976 Type 1, make sure you're keeping. And then 1977, about 12 million of those, so make sure you're keeping those as well. Anything else would kind of be at your discretion. So, and of course, any silver that you find in here, make sure you keep it. So, let's see, is that a Type 1? Actually, I really want to find a Type 1 now, just to show you guys what a Type 1 looks like compared to a Type 2. I might just have to add a picture in, because I'm not sure. Oh, is that one there? No, I don't think so. But anyways, you guys get the point. I don't want to elongate the video. There's one. There we go. I caught the Type 1 lettering right out of the corner of my eye down here. I wonder if anyone spotted that before I did. Like, there's a Type 1 down there on the left side. So there we go. Here's a Type 1, and here's a Type 2, okay? So if you find this in a 1976 Type 1, about 4 million of these minted, make sure you keep it. This one is a 1976 Type 1D. So, okay, so make sure it's not a D, because the D is 21 million minted. And that's the big difference of finding one of these that was a Type 1, not D mint mark, is 4 million. But this one here is 21 million. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the intro of this video. We're going to go ahead and cut that there. We'll call this one maybe like teaching you a little bit something about the Eisenhower dollars. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and yeah, we'll get that second part of this video out in a few days. I'll probably end up dropping this video tonight for tomorrow morning, which means if you're watching this anywhere in the United States, or I guess anywhere else in the world, it's probably already Sunday morning. All right, guys, so I wish you guys all the best. Hope you're enjoying your weekend so far, and Coin Rolling King out. Peace.